He who is overly attached to his family members experiences fear and sorrow, for the root of all grief is attachment. Thus, one should discard attachment to be happy. Drop the idea that attachment and love are one thing. They are enemies. It is attachment that destroys the love. He who lives in our mind is near, though he may actually be far away. But he who is not in our heart is far, though he may really be nearby. One whose knowledge is confined to books and whose wealth is in possession of others can neither use his knowledge nor wealth when the need for them arises. Books are as useful to a stupid person as a mirror is useful to a blind person. Learn from the mistakes of others. You can't afford to make them all on your own. One who listens his criticism peacefully, he gets the victory over the world. A man is great by deeds, not by birth. Test a servant while in discharge of duty, a relative in difficulty, a friend in adversity, and a wife in misfortune. A wicked wife, a false friend, a saucy servant, and living in house with a serpent in it are all the same. Before you start some work, always ask yourself 3 questions. Why am I doing this? What the results might be? And will I be successful? Only when you think deeply and find satisfactory answers to these questions, go ahead. Physically beautiful women can give you pleasure to only one night, but mentally beautiful women gives you pleasure for lifetime. It's a good idea to accept the person who is beautiful from the mind. Living with a wife who has no high ideals, doing friendship with a bad person who kicks at back, working with people who always talk, and living in a house where poisonous snakes are there, all is same and unsafe. A moment of patience in a moment of anger can help us avoid 1,000 moments of sorrow. The fragrance of flowers spreads only in the direction of the wind, but the goodness of a person spreads in all directions. No one can defeat a powerful mind. As soon as the fear approaches near you, attack on it and destroy it. A person should not be too honest. Straight trees are cut first, and honest people are screwed first. Treat your kid like a darling for first 5 years. For the next 5 years, scold them. By the time they turn 16, treat them like a friend. Your grown-up children are your best friends. Do not put your trust in a bad companion, nor even trust an ordinary friend. For if he should get angry with you, he may bring all your secrets to light. One must be satisfied with whatever he has, as wife, wealth, and income. Still, one must never get satisfied with the knowledge and acts of charity. Brass is polished by ashes, copper is cleaned by tamarind, a woman by her menses, and a river by its flow. Avoid him who talks sweetly before you, but tries to ruin behind your back, for he is like a pitcher of poison with the milk on the top. Even if a snake is not poisonous, it should pretend to be venomous. The poor wish for wealth, animals for faculty of speech, men for heaven, and godly persons for liberation. There is no austerity equal to balanced mind, and there is no happiness equal to contentment. There is no disease like covetousness, and no virtue like mercy. Women have hunger twofold, shyness fourfold, daring sixfold, and lust eightfold as compared to men. In a fight between two equals, both are destroyed. One who can't determine his goals cannot win. Don't be ashamed of where you come from. Don't fret for what is past, nor be anxious about the future. Wise men deal only with the present moment. Never reveal what you have thought upon doing, but by wise counsel keep it secret, being determined to carry it into execution. The biggest Guru mantra is, never share your secrets with anybody. It will destroy you. A person or a ruler who executes his plans after due consideration, the prosperity stands with him for a longer period. There is some self-interest behind every friendship. There is no friendship without self-interest. This is a bitter truth. Never settle for anything less than what you deserve. It's not pride, it is self-respect. Time perfects men as well as destroys them. God is not present in idols. Your feelings are your God. The soul is your temple. Though men be endowed with beauty and youth, and born in noble families, yet without education, they are like the plaza flower, which is void of sweet fragrance. The life of an uneducated man is as useless as the tail of a dog, which neither covers its rear end, nor protects it from the bites of the insects. Rainwater is purest of all, and in same manner, willpower is the mightiest of all the powers. Don't judge the future of a person based on his present conditions, because time has the power to change black coal to shiny diamond. A good wife is one who serves her husband in the morning like a mother does, loves him in a day like a sister does, and pleases him like a prostitute in the night. We return evil for evil, in which there is no sin, for it is necessary to pay a wicked man in his coin. Constant travel brings old age upon a man. A horse becomes old by being constantly tied up. Lack of sexual contact with her husband brings old age upon a woman, and garments become old through being left in the sun. Once you start working on something, don't be afraid of failure and don't abandon it. People who work sincerely are the happiest.